If you're searching for a new family SUV, but you found a 3-row to be a bit too big and a compact SUV a bit too small, the Chevy Blazer might just be the Goldilocks of the segment for you, with a footprint that's just right. But what makes this Camaro-inspired midsize SUV different than its competitors like the Honda Passport, Ford Edge, or Hyundai Santa Fe, and is it a better fit for your family? That's what we're going to find out today. But before we jump in, if you're new to CarGurus, thank you for joining. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. The Blazer definitely stands out among its competitors for its stylish and sporty exterior. You have a split headlight design with the projector beam headlight on the bottom and the LED daytime running lights on top. With the RS trim, you're going to get everything coated in gloss black, while on other trims, you have silver finishes. In the front, you're going to notice some Camaro parallels with this aggressive front grille, RS badging, and clean lines on the hood. Personally, I love the Blazer's front end, which has a much sportier presence than either the Hyundai Santa Fe or Ford Edge. Coming along the side, you can expect 20-inch wheels on the RS trim, but this tester has 21-inch wheels, which is a $1,000 option. On the lower trims, you can expect standard 18-inch wheels. It is important to note that Chevy eliminated the L trim and the 1LT trim for the 2022 model year, which means that the Blazer will have a higher starting price for the 2022 model year since the 2LT is now the base model. The gloss black theme from the front continues along the side, on the bottom, up top, and you get blacked out Blazer lettering. The Blazer looks so good in this red cherry tint coat, a $495 option, and paired with the black roof, a $550 option, it is the cherry on top of this good-looking ride. At the back, you have these LED taillights with a Camaro feel, RS badging, blacked out Blazer all-wheel drive, and 2 functional exhausts. And depending on the configuration, the Blazer can tow between 1,500 to 4,500 pounds. Under the hood, the RS is paired exclusively with a 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, which gives you 308 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. You also have your choice of all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. For other trims, shoppers can equip their Blazer with a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, making 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. With that V6 and all-wheel drive, the Blazer hustles to 60 miles per hour in just 6.1 seconds, outpacing most rivals. That performance does come with a small penalty in fuel economy. The Blazer RS returns 19 miles per gallon in the city, 27 on the highway, and 22 combined. Choosing all-wheel drive drops the highway and combined figures by 1 mpg. That's on par with the Ford Edge ST and Honda Passport all-wheel drive, but just behind the 4-cylinder only Santa Fe. If you end up going with the 2.0 4-cylinder engine, you can expect 22 mpg in the city, 27 on the highway, and 24 combined. Now, which engine would you choose if you went with the Blazer? Let us know in the comments below. In the cabin, the Camaro vibe is just as strong. You have a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel with red stitching, the bow tie in the middle. You also have a color TFT display wedged between your analog gauges. On the dash, you have your standard 8-inch touchscreen, which is a bit on the small side, but I don't mind it because it's clearly organized and responsive. You also have standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a high-definition backup camera with a variety of angles, including the back, front, and bird's eye view. For added safety, there's an optional digital rear view mirror, which I really appreciate, especially if you have kids, car seats, and cargo in the back that would otherwise block your view. In the middle, you have your buttons for your heated and ventilated seats, which are standard on the RS trim, climate control. You can also control the climate from your touchscreen up top, and you have these awesome Camaro AC vents that control the temp as you turn them. Ooh, For your devices, you have a USB-C, USB, an available wireless charging pad that's grippy, which is nice so your phone doesn't slide all over the place. Cup holders, here's your drive mode selector, a good amount of storage in the console, and 2 more USBs. The RS trim comes with standard perforated leather seats with red undertones that ties the red stitching and other details together nicely. They do have good lumbar support, but on a long drive, they would feel a bit stiff. One more thing to note is that this tester does not include the panoramic sunroof, but you can get it as an option. In the back, I have plenty of leg and headroom at 5'9". I can hit this button right here to heat my seats, which is standard on the RS. There's a center armrest with 2 cup holders, although it's a bit hard. Vents in the center, 2 USBs to keep your phones or tablets juiced, an AC outlet, and a convenient tray on the bottom to fit crayons or protein bars for your kiddos. I love this hands-free power liftgate that's especially convenient when I have my hands full of groceries. When it opens up, you have 30.5 cubic feet of space, and using these levers here, you could fold down the seats to have 64.2 cubic feet of space. You'll also find a DC socket on the side, cubbies to organize your items, more underneath the floorboard with a spare tire. Keep in mind that the Blazer doesn't offer as much cargo volume as its main rivals. Turbocharged engines are a great way to make small engines feel more powerful while also giving you good fuel economy. The only issue is that the vast majority do carry a small delay when delivering power. With this V6, there's no hesitation. You can just put your foot down and get right up to speed. When cruising around town, the 9-speed automatic transmission fades into the background, and it doesn't make a fuss when needing to change gears at full acceleration. It even sounds good too. Since this trim has the all-wheel drive system, it gives you confidence driving in all weather conditions. And with a torque vectoring rear differential, it's definitely fun to drive in sport mode. Though this does have the all-wheel drive system, it is not the adventure vehicle that the iconic Blazer used to be. Yes, Chevy did reuse the name, but it's not a body-on-frame SUV anymore. Given the rise in popularity of crossovers, it would make sense that Chevy would want to add another one to their lineup, but they probably should have given it a different name. Let us know in the comments what you think. But anyways, back to this particular Blazer, and what I'm enjoying is that the steering is not too sensitive, it's really smooth, and I'm noticing that the brakes aren't too grabby when coming to a stop. In regards to visibility, it's very easy to see over the hood and out the back, plus you have a digital rear view mirror that helps you if your car is full with kids or other cargo. Additionally, you have blind spot monitoring to make sure that your corners are covered. Speaking of standard safety tech, you also have automatic emergency braking, auto high beams, rear cross traffic alerts, and lane departure warning with lane keep assist on the RS. This model also has optional adaptive cruise control, which is really great for long road trips. But is the Blazer the right fit for you? Starting around $45,000, including destination, this all-wheel drive RS is very close in price to the Ford Edge ST and the Honda Passport Elite. It really comes down to styling, dynamics, and utility. In my opinion, the Blazer RS looks the best and is just as fun to drive as the Edge ST, but it doesn't have the same cargo capacity as its rivals. You can save nearly $3,000 by going with front-wheel drive, but our car's as-tested price rings in at $50,685. It's definitely pricier with added conveniences and style preferences like the two-tone black roof and 21-inch wheels. If you don't need the extra space and you appreciate the look, the Blazer RS might be the right fit for you. If you have multiple kids, then you might want to go with something with more utility. But we want to know what you think. Would you choose the Blazer RS, the Ford Edge, Honda Passport, or Hyundai Santa Fe? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe to the CarGurus channel, and we'll see you next time.